Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and doing good. I'm your English teacher for class 5 from Ismailia Youth Services School. Today's our topic is additional matter from your syllabus book, conditional sentences. Both first conditional sentence and second conditional sentences we are going to study in today's class. Before starting the class, I want to share some instructions. Kindly follow them. Don't raise or interrupt me during the class. Once the class will end, you would ask questions and queries through chat box. Keep a pencil and a rough copy with you and write down any question you find during the class. Make sure your audio settings are okay from your side so you will listen clearly. Okay, students, now before starting the class of conditional sentences, first of all, we will take the quick review of a simple tense. Okay, simple tense means present simple tense, past simple tense, and future simple tense. Okay, so what is the schedule of today's class? We take the quick review of simple tense and then we study the conditional sentences, first conditional sentences and second conditional sentences very deeply and very briefly. Okay, before starting, come and take a quick review of simple tense. Okay, simple present tense. First of all, what is simple present tense? You all know very well that the meaning of tense is the time duration. Okay, we express the time duration and to show the time of an action when it happens. Either it happened in present, either it happened in past or future. So through the tenses, we recognize the time of the action, and in present sentence means the thing which is happening now, the action which is continued now, the action which is going on now, or the action which is continued now is the present. Like you are taking class of English now, so it's your present time. Okay, then students, why we use simple present tense? What are the uses of simple present tense? Simple present tense. In simple present tense, we talk about the things which happens daily. Means you discuss your daily routine in simple present tense. Like I wake up early in the morning, I take shower, then I go to school. So these all are your daily routine. I offers prayer 5 times a day. This is your daily routine and daily habits. So in simple present tense, we talk about our daily habits, daily routine, and the actions which we performed on the daily basis. Okay, then the facts that are always true. The universal facts that are always true means the facts which remain true and which are constant. We discuss in simple present tense, like stars shine at night. Okay, sun rises from the east and sun shines brightly. These all are universal truth and the facts that are always true. Okay, so we also discuss the facts that are always true in simple present tense. Then, to give instruction or directions. When we want to give instructions or directions, like first in the beginning of the class, I give you some instructions that please check your audio, check your mics, and all the things. These are instructions from my side. So, whenever someone is giving you instruction or giving you the direction of something or giving you or explaining to direction, so we use simple present tense. Okay, students. The fourth use of simple present tense is we use it in repeated actions, emotions, and wishes. Like repeated actions also comes in the daily routine. Emotions, I am happy, I feel happy, and wishes, I wish, I want to become a doctor. These all type of things which are the universal truth, which are always true, the things which we repeat in our daily life, or we when we want to give instructions, we use simple present tense. Okay, examples: I write articles on different topics. Okay, he reads various kinds of books. They love to play football. Now these all sentences shows the some identical right means your daily habit. Some shows daily habit. Some shows universal truth. Some are used to give the instruction or directions. Some are used to express actions, wishes, and all the emotions. Understand, students? Now moving towards the simple past tense. Okay, past, you all know very well the definition of past, the time which is gone. The time which is gone is called past. Okay, so why we use simple past tense? Simple past tense is used to express the completed action which took place in past at specific time. Okay, the completed actions means you started some work in past and you also completed that work in past. So it is called the completed action which took place in the past. Means I wrote a letter, means in the past I started writing a letter and I also completed writing letter. It becomes the simple past tense to express the completed action. The action which completed in the past at specific time is called simple past tense. Okay, students. Now look the examples. He went to library yesterday. He went to library yesterday. In look at this sentence. Means in the past time, someone went to library, and the action is completed in the specific time. The specific time is yesterday. Understand? Then we came for shopping in this market last week. Understand means someone goes to shop went to shopping, and, and in the specific period of time in the past he completed that action. Okay, we watched a movie in this cineplex yesterday. Okay, so action is completed in the specific time of the time duration, so it is called simple past tense. I am again repeating, we use simple past tense to express completed action. The action which started in past and also completed in past are completed actions which we discuss in simple past tense. Understand? Now moving towards next, simple future tense. Why we use simple future tense? We use simple future tense to indicate action that will take place at some time in future. Okay, you are not sure about the when the action happened, but you are sure that you will do this action in future. We show our future intentions, what we would like to do in future. We show our intentions, we show our future plannings in the simple future tense, like the action that took place, that take place or likely to take place in the future are simply discussed in the future tense, simple future tense. Okay, example, she will watch television. Understand? She will watch television means in some time future, in the future time she will watch television. I will go to park for a walk mean in the future you have idea to move to the park for a walk. She will help me in assignment means you are describing that some of your friend will help you in doing your assignment. So these all sentences shows the future intention or the action which will take place in the future at some time. Means time is not specific that when you will do this work, but you are sure that you will do this work in the future. Understand? Now, moving towards our conditional sentences. What are conditional sentences? In which some condition is given, like if you do this and then you get this. This type of sentence in which some condition is discussed. Okay? The sentence in which some kind of condition is discussed are called condition sentences, and they are also called if then statements. Okay, if Then statements. Now for your more explanation, okay. Conditional sentences have two clauses. You all know very well the clause has a subject and a verb in it. Okay. So in conditional sentences, when we talk about a conditional sentence, we have two clauses in the conditional sentence. First clause is based on condition and the second clause is based on the result of that condition. Understand, students, what I am trying to say that in conditional sentences there are two clauses. One clause is based on the condition and the other clause is based on the result of that condition. Now moving towards the example, like if you give me 10 rupees, I will buy ice cream for you. Okay? If you give me 10 rupees, I will buy ice cream for you. What is the condition? This is the conditional clause. If you give me 10 rupees, this is the condition clause. Okay? Then I will buy ice cream for you is the result of that clause. So it is also called result clause. So mainly conditional sentence consists of two clauses, conditional clauses and result clauses. Understand? Same like this. This is for your more explanation. The sentence of conditional sentences, the first clause is if clause in which we discuss condition. If clause is based on condition. The clause which is started with the if word is called condition sentences. And the sentence which will end on then, or sometimes we don't use then but we show the result, it is called result clause. And it is also possibility that the conditional sentence may start with the main clause, means the result clause. Result clause is also called main clause because it is the main body of your sentence, because you are describing your situation or the result in this sentence. So it also happens that sometime result clause come first and then if clause. If clause mean conditional clause comes at the as a second clause. Understand, students? Now moving towards the first conditional sentence. Okay? In first conditional sentence, first of all we discuss about the structure of first conditional sentence. First of all, when we construct a first conditional sentence, we use if and then simple present tense. We use simple present tense and then in the result clause we use simple future tense. Just keep in mind that whenever you want to make a first conditional sentence, this is the formula and this is the formation of first conditional sentence, like if plus simple present tense. Condition clause will go in, always goes in simple present tense, and then result clause will go in simple future tense. Understand, students? Now, what are the uses of first conditional sentences? We use first conditional sentences to show the possibilities in the present or in the future. We talk about the possibility, like this is going to happen, this is possible that this is going to happen in the present or in the future. Like you talk about the possibilities, you talk about the conditions in which some action took take place in future or maybe in present. Understand? Now I am giving you some examples to clear you more about first conditional sentences. This is the most easiest form of conditional sentences, which is first condition sentences. If it rains, you see, it rains means we are using simple present tense here. Then in result clause, I will stay at home. If it rains, it is the if clause or condition clause, and I will stay at home is the, this is condition clause if it rains, and it will it always written in simple present tense. And then I will stay at home means result clause, and the result clause will always goes in simple future tense. Understand? Same like if I wake up late. This is the condition clause. Okay? If I wake up late, this is the condition clause. I will miss the bus. And this is the result clause. Understand, students? Now we use simple present tense in condition clause, and in result clause we use simple future tense with the first form or the bare form of the verb. Bare form of verb, you know about bare form of verb? Bare form of verbs are the first form or the original form of verb. Okay, like in the formation of the verb which is present in the dictionaries is called bare form of verb. Understand, students? Now, I repeat again, first condition sentence are used to show the possibilities in the future. We strictly use simple present tense in the if clause or condition clause, and we use simple future tense for the result clause. So mainly the condition clause based on two clauses. Now, first condition sentence is also used for warnings. When we want to give some warnings, we also use first condition sentences like if we don't hurry, if we don't hurry, we will miss our train. Now here you are giving some warnings to someone, okay, that if we don't hurry, if we do not do don't do hurry, we will miss our train. So you see that here we also use simple present tense in condition clause and future tense in future simple tense in result clause. Now examples of more examples of first condition sentences. If it rains, I won't go to the park. Okay? If it rains, I won't go to the park. Second, if I study today, I will go to the party tonight. Now observe that the if clauses are mainly we use if clauses we use simple present tense, and in result clauses we use simple future tense. Okay? Sentence number 3. If I have enough money, I will buy some new shoes. Okay? She will be late if the train is delayed. Okay, so this is also the warning condition. Okay, she will be late. Now observe this sentence that here the result clause is comes first in this sentence, like she will be late. This is the main clause, and result clause which comes at first, and then if clause come means condition clause come if the train is delayed. Next sentence, she will miss the bus if she does not leave soon, means she will miss the bus if she doesn't leave soon. These two sentences, fourth and fifth, main clause come first and if clause come at the as a second clause, but the meaning of the sentence remains same. Understand, students? Now I am moving towards second conditional sentences. Okay, one more example. If I see her, I will tell her. Okay, if I see her, I will tell her. Then moving towards the second conditional sentences. What is the uses of second conditional sentences, or why we use second conditional sentences? To show the imaginary situations. Imaginary situations means these situations are not present in real life. These are not going to happen in real life, but it's just your imaginations. Okay, we used to discuss to show the imaginary situations in which is going to happen in present or maybe in the future. So How we construct a second conditional sentence? First of all, if. If is the main word in the conditional sentences. First of all, we use if plus past simple. Now, in second conditional sentence, we use simple past tense. Okay? What we use? Simple past tense. Along with the simple past tense, in the result clause, we use would with the verb. Okay? We use would, helping verb, would with the verb bare form or verb's first form. Understand, students? How we construct the second conditional sentence? First of all, we write if, then past simple tense. You all know very well. I explained you earlier that what is past simple tense. We use past simple tense, and then in the result clause we use would and verb with the in the it is called present conditional. Okay, let's see the example of second conditional sentence. If I won $1 million, I would buy a new car. Okay, if I won, you all know very well, won is the past simple form of the verb win. Okay, if I won, this is the condition clause. I would buy a new car. I would buy. We use would and verb first form. What is the first form of buy is the first form. So we use I would buy a new car. This is your result clause. Now it gives you more clear picture of the sentence that this is the condition clause which start with the if is it is called the sentence the clause which is started with the if is the condition clause and which shows the result of the condition. It is called result clause. So in second conditional sentences we use past simple in the result in the condition clause, and in the result clause we use would and first form of verb. Understand, students? Now, second example, if I were you, I would quit smoking. If I were the president, I would lower taxes. They would stay longer if they had more time. Now, this is also the sentence in which result clause come first. So, this is the result clause. They would stay longer. You see, we use would and first form of verb in the result clause, and then in the condition clause we use if they had more. Had is the past simple. This is the be verb of past. This is the be verb of the past. Understand? If I won $1 million, I could stop working. Understand? If I had more free time, I could travel around the world. Okay, students? It is clear to you that second conditional sentences in second conditional sentences we use past simple in the condition clause and would and verbs first form in result clause. Then why we use second conditional clause? It gives you a more clear picture. The second conditional sentence is used to talk about impossible, unreal situations. Like I told you before, that we talk about imaginary situations which are not going to happen in real life, but they are. It is just imaginary or that are impossible or improbable. Means you are not. This is not existing in your real life. We talk about these situations. The structure is usually if. Now, again, I am explaining you the structure. Structure is usually if, past simple, and would plus infinitive. Don't confuse with the word infinitive. Infinitive is the form of verb. It is the basic form of verb. Basic or first form or the form of verb which is present in the dictionaries is called infinitive. So don't get confused by the word infinitive. Infinitive is also the form of verb and which is it is with the form of verb which is present in the dictionaries, or it is the basic form or it is the first form of verb. Understand, students? Now, moving towards the example of second conditional sentences. Okay, if I won $1 million, I would buy a new car. Okay, means this is also an imaginary situation that this is not possible that you want $1 million and I would buy a new car. So we use would plus verb's first form in this sentence. Then if I studied hard, I would pass the exam if I studied hard. So it is impossible for students to study hard. This is just a joke. If I studied hard, I would pass the exam. It is not some kind of, this sentence is not impossible. Okay. If I were the president, I would lower taxes. Okay, this is although some kind of imaginary situation that if I were a president, okay, you are not a president and you don't have any authorities to lower the taxes. Okay, so these all sentences will clear you that second conditional sentence are based on or are based on imaginary things, the things which are not present in your real life. Some more examples. If the weather wasn't so bad, we would go to the park. Means this is also imaginary situation that if weather wasn't so bad, means the weather is not in your hands that it would be good or it would be bad. Then if I was the queen of England, I would give everyone a chicken. Okay, this is also imaginary kind of sentence that if I was the queen, because you are not the queen of England, so you would not going to give the chicken. If I knew where she lived, I would go and see her. This is also the impossible thing because you don't know the area where she lived. If I know where she lived, I would go to see her. Now I think the picture is more clear to you. Now you understand more clearly that what is the second conditional sentence based on. Now students, I am going to share home task with you. This is your home task which I am going to share with you. Kindly take the screenshot of the home task. Okay. Your home task is take the screenshot of the exercises shared by the teacher and do it in composition part of your fair copies. Like you all know, we did all kind of grammar work in the composition part of our fair copies. So when I will show you exercises which you have to complete in the composition part of your fair copies. Okay, students? So this is your first exercise. Okay, this exercise is based on your first conditional sentence. This is exercise which is based on the first conditional sentences. You have to complete these sentences with the verb in the future. Okay, they are going to give you one situation, one condition. If it's sunny, sunny means the weather is sunny. Okay, and if it is sunny, first blank I had come do for you, we will go to the beach. You observe that the first sentence, the which is condition clause, it is based on present simple tense. And now your work is that you have to put future simple tense in the result clause. Okay, we will go to the beach. Understand? Okay, solve number 2 with me. Remaining you will do by your own. They will come. They will come. Understand? Same like that. First of all, write this question. Complete these sentences in the verb in the future. Okay? In your composition part, first of all, make the title page of conditional sentences. Then on the top red line of your page, write the exercise and then solve this exercise. Now I am moving towards next exercise. Kindly take the screenshot of this slide first. Take the screenshot of the slide first, student. Okay, this is the exercise for second conditional sentences. Okay, complete each sentence with the correct form of the verbs in the bracket. This exercise is for second conditional sentence. I am going to solve sentence number 1 for you. Remaining you will do by your own. Understand? If May dash study hard. If May studied. Studied is the past simple form of verb study, and she would pass the exam. Would and verb first form is used in the result clause of second conditional sentence. So I have solved sentence number 1 or blank number 1 for you. Now you follow my instruction and follow according to the lecture. Solve these exercises in your fair copies. Okay, students? So this is the end of our lecture. I hope you understand it very well.